Hi, everybody. Um, so today I ran into some interesting challenges with lighting and our new system, and I threw the problem up on Facebook, and within minutes I had people who were offering me suggestions, some of which I had tried already, and some of which I tried to talk through my problem. I posted a video in the lighting educators group, and uh, within minutes I had people suggesting really good ideas, so again, some of which I tried and to no avail, and some of which I hadn't thought of. Um, so always a good resource to for whatever you do. Find groups that do the same thing. I'm in so many different groups for the stuff that I do. I'm a beekeeper as well, and I'm in like three different beekeeper groups, so that when I have problems, I can reach out to them. So don't be afraid to find like-minded people and join them. Um, that's one of the reasons I keep putting my Facebook group in the comments is uh, really, we are all here to help each other. We're all here to help each other make it and do what we do. And any suggestions that we can we can make easier for the next person. Of course, that is always the goal, especially if you're a teacher. The whole point is I want to make this easier so that the next person doesn't struggle. So, a little bit of struggle though. That's always a good thing. You remember it a little better that way. So, uh, what was happening is I have some portable dimmer packs that I need to integrate into my newer system. We have an all relay system in the studio, and I needed to integrate some dimmer packs, but our DMX is wireless in the studio. There's no hardwire ports. And when I plugged them in, when I turned them on, whether they were on or off, whether the board said they were on or off, they were flickering. So the first thing I did was change my cable, because sometimes cheap cables that you order from Amazon are not the greatest. So I changed out the cable to a more reliable DMX cable, and that partially solved the problem. So when they were off, they were off, but when they were on, they still had this flicker. And I could not figure out why. I tried it with a couple different boards, still to no avail. So then someone suggested that the RMD feature was on and I should turn that off. And I didn't even think about that. That is allows, so you've got DMX signal that goes out to your lighting instruments to tell them what to do. Turn on, turn off, turn on at this percent, be this color, move to this position. Um, but newer instruments, newer fixtures, and newer consoles allow your instruments to talk back. So there's a constant signal going back and forth. Well, with dimmers, there's no need for that if you have an actual dimmer as opposed to a relay. Um, so if it's trying to talk back, then it's going to create an issue. So I know that the color source board has that feature, but it did not occur to me that the relays themselves, I could turn that on and off the relays themselves. So right now I'm trying to get Concert, which is ETC's management control system for lighting, uh, like all the system, not just a console, not just a board or a console, a desktop, uh, but it allows you to manage your entire system. So I'm trying to get that to function on my school computer, but our school computers are not very strong. They don't have a whole lot of oomph to them. So that's the next step, and see if I can turn off just that one function in that one receiver so that I can get the dimmers to play nice. Otherwise, I have to run a cable, which is not a tragedy, but that's a lot of cable. So, and I already have short cable in my studio because we've gained so many DMX instruments, and now we've got a bunch of cable in the main stage and a bunch of cable in the studio. So I need to get more cable if I'm going to run anything. Or I need to wait until this show is over and I can steal some cable from the main stage. So, um, so utilize the resources that are out there. ETC has a fabulous education system. You can get to it on their website. They have actual official trainings that you can pay for your students, and they get workbooks or you. I mean, I did it over the summer during COVID because why not? And it was free because they were offering a lot of stuff for free for people. And I've been working with ETC boards uh, most of my professional life, but do the trainings anyway. It never hurts to. You always learn more. They're always coming up with new stuff. I can't wait for the new board. And man, the one they just announced, uh, oh no, I know its name has leapt out of my head. Anyway, I watched the product launch for it, and it was like, anyway. Um, but YouTube, all of the training videos are on YouTube. You don't get all of the workbooks, and you don't get all of the feedback, and you don't get the certificate at the end. But really, what you get the information, and that's really what you're after. So, check out ETC's YouTube library if you need help with any of their products and programming. It's fantastic. And then find the groups that are out there doing it, and post your question, because everybody is out there to help the other person learn. Don't be afraid to ask the questions if you don't know the answers. It's never gonna benefit you to not ask the question. The worst that's going to happen is that nobody answers you, and that just means nobody then in that group knew what you needed. So go find another group and pose the question to them. So thank you so much. I will keep you updated on whether or not I figure this out, and I'll throw the combined videos of what was happening with my lights up. So if you have any ideas, you can let me know. Thanks, and you guys have a great night.